Welcome to the Leaner Yet Stronger Marathon, an exclusive event just for women, where I'm gonna show you how to build a leaner yet stronger body 5 times faster. Strong?
No. I don't want to be bulky. I know, no strong, no.
I said leaner yet stronger. Having a thin, lean, toned body and feeling stronger. Like this. I'm talking about being able to lift something heavy. I'm talking about feel powerful. When you walk in a room and you feel that every part of your body is exactly where you're supposed to be. When you feel that amazing, powerful way. Just like Kate Upton, that can lift something like this and still look like this. Just like Isadora, that has absolutely control of each part of her body when she lifts. Or this other girl here, you might know who she is. This is what I mean when I say feel stronger. If you haven't officially met me, my name is Isadora Gama. I'm an online personal trainer and creator of the Hot Body Experience, a science-based program designed to help women build a leaner yet stronger body 5 times faster. I know it sounds too good to be true, right? And you're probably thinking, how is that possible? That you're able to build a lean and strong body 5 times faster than normal? That's exactly what it is. I know it sounds crazy, but I actually see it work in hundreds of women that have trained. Take a look at Rachel's results. This picture was taken on her first month. She saw incredible results just following the plan. There's a case of Vic. Vic is a 51 years old woman working like crazy. When she came to me, she was doing those online classes, hopping around, seeing results. And look at her right now. She shaved what, 10 years? There's also Bridge. When I met Bridge, she told me no matter what she was doing, she would not see results. She was deep stuck on a plateau. But after switching her training and teaching her how to properly eat, she saw incredible results. Like Sarah, who is an absolutely amazing person who struggled with her body for so many years. And now, look at that. This is beach season. There's also Shan that is able to sculpt her body in a way that is breathtaking. She is beautiful. Besides of them, there's also Daya. When Daya came to me, she was the gym goer. She was hopping from one class to another without a plan, working her butt off for 6 days a week. Now, she trains about 35 minutes a day, about 4 times a week. All those transformations were 100% possible. This woman and all the others that I'm gonna show you throughout this whole week all follow the same method to achieve these awesome results. There's about 3 common points right here. The number 1, they all burn fat. The number 2, they all gain muscle, no exceptions, all of them. So in order to start getting a lean body, you start realizing that you cannot just lose weight. You actually need to start burning fat and gain muscle. And stick with me, then I'll explain why this is essential. Yes, I just said gain muscle at the same time. And then the third point, which is the most important one, all of them follow a training method, a very specific method that was created to transform their body. And I'm gonna explain this whole method throughout this whole week. So what's going to happen during this week? In each episode, I will share you the new facts and skills that you need to apply to start building a leaner body. If you've already been training, it's great because you can apply everything you're gonna learn here. If you work out at home or at the gym, doesn't matter. You're gonna be able to use everything. And don't worry if you're currently not working out, it's okay because you're actually gonna use all this knowledge to start your journey. And before I show you how this method works, I wanna tell you a quick story how I end up here and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Let's sit with me. As long as I can remember, I was always the athlete. I even studied exercise physiology back in my undergrad. And because of this, people keep assuming that I never had a weight loss problem or body image issue of my own. But I'm here to tell you, the story wasn't quite like that. I was probably in the same spot that you're standing right now. I spent so many years of my life stuck in unhealthy habits, not feeling good about myself, totally shaken, and some days I would not even recognize myself in the mirror. I was constantly worrying why nothing I was doing would work for my own body. I was doing everything right. I was eating so little in some days, training for hours and hours, and nothing would change my body. 12 years ago, which was my first year here in US, I hit rock bottom. I had everything to be happy. I was accepted into a master's program. I was studying what I love the most, which is exercise and health. And I was here on an athletic scholarship. But I was also my habits. I had gained over 20 pounds in my first 4 months here. I was having crisis after crisis, binging, eating, and bulimia. I was forcing myself to vomit and I was crying so much. You know, I spent months avoiding people, turning down every beach invitation, avoiding even taking pictures, simply because I didn't want people to see that I gained so much weight. One night at the dorms, I just finished a pizza and I was washing my hands in the bathroom because I just had throw up. I looked myself in the mirror and I just froze. I froze because I saw my face covering in blood because I had a nosebleed. It took the shock of seeing myself that way to finally realize what I was doing to my own body. I really felt that this was God's way to tell me that I had to start before I hurt my body and my soul even more. And I called that day my day one, the day you decided that you were done with all that BS, that you decided to break out the glass ceiling that is trapping you inside. And after that day, I began to think super different. Maybe I was actually led to that moment, to the very painful moment for a reason. And after that night, I found so much greater purpose in every single class I took. I needed to understand why I was doing everything, the training, the diet, and my body wasn't changing. I was absolutely determined to crack the code. But in order to do this, I needed to close my eyes and forget everything I knew about nutrition and science that I had learned from the internet, and just trust the science I was studying in my college. Because I know in my heart and soul how the conflicting information on health and fitness that you have nowadays can hurt somebody. And because I know how desperate it can be when you don't find the answers that you're looking for, that's when I start changing my mindset about my approach. This changed everything for me. My self-confidence grew. I even began to lose the 20 pounds. I graduated from my master's program in 2010, and since then, I earned over 8 certifications. It was like each gave me a little piece of the puzzle. And with time, I realized it's not about the training, it's not about the food. Because I know how many times we start and we quit after a few months, I knew I had to create my own method. A method with a perfect balance between training, nutrition, and mindset. A method that is a straight path to teach women like me that they can actually achieve their body, their life of their dreams, without all that bullshit that you find around. Something that was actually rooted in science, far from a magic pill. My method needed to be sustainable, needed to be a lifestyle, something that you can learn how to achieve and keep the results for the rest of your life. You know, I'm actually grateful for all the experience, all the hard falls that I had, because I can come today and share everything with you that I have learned. So you don't have to wait another day wondering how it's gonna start, so what I'm gonna do with the mistakes. You don't actually have to suffer anymore. Now, if you're ready to begin, here's the first step. Forget everything you think you know about getting lean and fit. I know that sounds a little bit harsh, but it's for me your own good. Just let it go and trust me on the next few days. And dive in with me in this marathon with an open mind. Because today will be the day that you say no more to the pain that is holding you back. Today is the official day one. Let's go. I wanted to show you the 3 big mistakes women are making when they're trying to build a more defined body. So I really want you to pay attention because you must stop making those mistakes if you want to actually see quick and sustainable results. And don't worry, if you train at home or at the gym, doesn't matter because you're going to be able to apply this everywhere. The first mistake that you might be making is one that I actually have made myself. This is a mistake that you may be training like a bunny. I call this the program hopping. So remember about the story of the turtle and the rabbit when they're racing? Yeah. Do you remember that why the bunny always loses? Simply because the bunny is all over the place, has no focus. They don't know where to go. And the turtle goes straight to the destination. The bunny runs out of energy before she can even get anywhere. Here's another example that might help explain what I'm talking about. Imagine that you're driving in a foreign city for the first time ever. You're completely lost and you have no GPS, no cell phone, no map whatsoever. But you need to get to your destination. How effective would you think it is if you just try random streets one by one after another to find your destination? What are the odds to actually finding the address you're looking for just by turning in every single corner you see? That's exactly what happens when you hop from one exercise program to another class because each training has a different effect on your body. For example, there are specific kinds of training designed to improve your agility. For example, soccer players, basketball players, they train this because they want to get better on their sport. There's also training methods that emphasize your flexibility, your speed, your stability. And then their training methods, they are designed with emphasis on overall health or cardiovascular endurance. There are tons of exercise that you can do at home or at the gym, but they're not designed to change your body. They're not designed for body transformation. The type of training methods that are designed and specific to achieve your body transformation, they are focused on building lean muscle. So if you actually trying to get a lean body, if you want to achieve a lean body, you need to increase your lean muscle. And don't even come to me like
Isa, I don't want to get bulky.
No, it's not about this. Look, you have to build the lean muscle in order to increase your metabolism, so you can actually start burning more fat as a fuel. So how does this actually apply to you? Look, you have to stop constantly hopping from one exercise to one training to another one. Stop the challenges. You look like the bunny in the race. You're distracted. You need to start focusing. You need to start training something that would design to build your lean muscle. What does the bunny look like in the gym? I'll tell you. They go to boot camp on Monday, spinning on Tuesday. They go to bar class on Wednesday, yoga on Thursday, but they actually go to Pilates on Friday. So they finish off the week with some Brazilian booty delicious sculpt class on Saturday. Fine, I just made up the last one, but you get the point. Or worse, they're spending hours and hours just miling around the gym, hopping from a cardio machine to a strength machine with no direct purpose. A bunny may be doing a lot of different things, spending a lot of time and energy, but there's no transformative results from this approach. They're just wasting so much energy. And even if you train at home, you might be a bunny as well. If you're following one new fitness influencer and on social media or hopping on YouTube channels, spending hours looking for workout, and every single day you do a different workout. That is like a booty building one day, a abs on fire the next day, insanity this, insanity that. So don't even get me started on those HIIT class where you just jump around with little running here and very tiny weight. You're literally turning yourself into a bunny, just going around and around and not even close to the finish line. Remember when I told you in grad school I was doing a lot, like training and soccer and lifting and running? I was a bunny. I was going nowhere. I was doing nothing with a focus. The bottom line here is that too many class-loving women, despite all their effort and exercise, never look any different. aesthetically. Classes are fun and they're good for your health, but they're not good to achieve a body transformation. The best way to achieve a body transformation is using a method designed to get you there. Not trying 100 times different approaches that would just waste your time. Following the proper method to achieve that goal, it's going to avoid you hopping around and around. It's like getting on a private jet to go to your destination. See, if you don't have a defined step-by-step methodology that was created specific to transform your body, you won't just get the results you're looking for. You're just gonna be the bunny that never gets to the finish line. So if you are here, it's because you want to transform your body. It's because you want a leaner yet stronger body. But look, you gotta listen carefully. What you need is a specific method designed to build this specific kind of body, a method to build lean muscle. In the next episode, I'll go over the exact method specifically designed to help you build the youth made, leaner yet stronger body 5 times faster. But for now, let's continue to focus on fixing those mistakes that you might be making, because what I said in the beginning, we need to fix those before we even consider anything. So here is the next common mistakes that's probably hold you back from getting a leaner body. Cardio, aerobic, running, Zumba, all those classes that have you hopping around a lot. It's a mistake to prioritize those kind of exercise. None of those activities aid building lean muscle. In fact, that might slow you down in your transformation.
But Isa, I have heard that cardio burns calories faster. Why do I get my leaner body like that?
This idea is actually part of the reason why the vast majority of women end up making this mistake. They spend so much time doing cardio exercise, believing that that will get them lean. But what this idea of burning more calories with cardio doesn't explain is that in order to actually have a body transformation, you need to shift your body composition. What that means is you actually need to increase your muscle mass and drop your percentage body fat. If you want a lean and sculpt body, prioritizing cardio, it's not an effective strategy. Building muscle mass and lowering your percentage body fat would actually increase your metabolism. That's something that cardio would not give you. Look, it's not about burning the calories. It's about building the lean muscle so you can increase your metabolism, so you can actually keep the fat off for good. Because the more muscle you have, the more calories you're gonna burn at rest. When you're sitting doing nothing, you're actually going to increase your metabolism. Think about this. That's why men burn so much more calories during the day. It's because they have so much more mass than us. To summarize, focus on cardio does few things. One, does not increase your muscle mass, does not preserve the muscle that you already have. In fact, over time, too much cardio would actually make you lose that muscle. So that's why it's not worth to choose cardio as a leaning strategy. And yes, it can be great for your heart, but not great to make you have a sculpted body.
But Isa, do I actually lose weight when I do cardio?
Yes, you lose weight, but I need you to pay attention to my words. I said you lose weight. I did not say you burn fat. And if you're thinking I'm so confused, just hang out with me. Lose weight is different from burn fat. Cardio will gonna make you lose weight. And that weight in the case is fat, water, and muscle. Yes, I just said it will burn your muscles, which is gonna slow down your metabolism. And the less muscle you have, the more flabby your body's gonna be. So let me ask you this. What would you prefer? Lose weight while you kill yourself on the treadmill for hours and hours and exercise and probably getting that weight back very soon, or burn fat continuously throughout the day, every hour of the day? Pretty sure you're gonna pick the second option. And if you're asking, okay, how can I do that? How can I burn more calories throughout the day? You need to train your body into cells that kind of crave fat for energy. In other words, you need to transform your body that uses fat as energy very efficiently. You need literally to turn yourself in a fat burning machine. But if you ask,
Isa, how can I do that? How can you tell me how can I build my body to a burning machine?
oh hell yeah, I'll show you exactly what to do in the next episode. I cannot wait to explain this method with you because all the women that I train, they already know that. You get the body that you want without hours of cardio. They actually, most of them have zero cardio. Sarah, no. Mandy, no. Maya, a little bit because she wants to do, not because she will have to. But look, I could show you more and more girls that I transformed their body. They all have attained their beautiful body, all without crazy long cardio. None.
Are you saying that cardio is bad?
Absolutely not. Cardio is very good for you. It's very good for your cardiovascular health. It's good for your heart. It's good for endurance. If you enjoy running, it can help you release the stress, the anxiety, and clear your mind. For those reasons, cardio is amazing, yes. However, when we're talking to achieve a muscle definition, getting a lean and strong body, and burning fat, then cardio is absolutely should not be the priority of your training. You could add small training sessions, cardio sessions, but never the priority of your training. So what's the priority then? Strength training, but not just any strength training.
So, Isa, what kind of strength training should I be doing?
And that's exactly what I'm going to tell you on the second episode. I'll show you exactly what kind of exercise training, what kind of strength training would help you burn more fat and will help you gain lean muscle. And listen, I need you to understand that this is the only thing that will get you a lean body. Just for now, remember, it's a mistake to prioritize cardio aerobic as your main training. If you're really trying to achieve a lean body, that is a huge mistake. The good news here is you're gonna start realize that you don't need hours of training to achieve a lean body. You don't ever have to spend hours on the treadmill to get the body that you want. The last mistake is one that probably we all made some point. The mistake of becoming Hungry Hannah. Isa, who is Hungry Hannah? Hungry Hannah is that person that we all become about 2 days after we decided going to 1,000 calorie day diet because we're so fat up and we want to lose the weight fast. But look, I really need you to pay attention right now because I'm gonna share with you the 2 major effects why actually cutting your calories so drastically or even eating 1,000 calories a day can actually make you gain weight in the long run.
Isa, don't you have to be on a calorie deficit to lose weight?
Yes. But first, let me explain to you what a calorie is and why we cannot cut them drastically like this. Look, a calorie is simply a unit of energy. Energy we need to survive. Our body are so smart that they actually store this energy they need to survive. So in order to protect you, your body actually gonna save some energy, transform into fat, and keep that when they need. So when I say calorie deficit, a calorie deficit is simply consuming less energy than your body uses in a day, which is a beautiful because when you need more energy, your body can go there and just grab from where? From our fat. This is what happens when you start an extreme calorie cutting diet that is so extreme that your body attempts to protect itself and fighting you against your diet. So there's 2 main reasons why extreme low diets are hurting you. The first reason is the metabolic damage. When you start on extremely low diet, and of course, you lose a little bit pounds at first, but most of it's water and muscle. And okay, there's some fat there, but then your body is way too smart. Remember what I said about needing energy to survive? Well, when you cut calories that low, you actually are triggering your body to slow down your metabolism, to save energy for more important things, like your brain or keeping you breathing. So when you do this, you actually cause a hormone imbalance in your body. When you start feeling angry and cranky and irritated, you lose mental focus. Your body does not actually burn fat as normal, but doesn't burn calorie as normal. It actually retains from it. So eating a very low calorie diet is actually counterintuitive for fat loss. To burn fat, you actually absolutely need to eat more than 1,000 calories a day. So the second reason that excessive calories actually is counterproductive from fat loss is that you're actually risking psychological damage. Look, it's definitely not sustainable to be in such low calorie for a long time. Willpower is actually a limited resource, and no one can starve themselves forever. No one can stop eating the things they love, stop going out to eat, stop doing this. Doesn't matter how much they want to achieve their body. When your body thinks it's starving, you know what it does? It sends signals to you. Makes you crave sugar, for example. Make you crave the carbs. And do you know why you actually crave the carbs and the sugar? Because your body is craving that energy, and it knows that if you eat that cookie, if you eat that cake or that bread, it's actually going to get quick energy in their system. And when you eat the sugar, what happens? You're going to crave more sugar. And how do you feel about yourself when inevitably you go out of that restricted diet? You feel disarmed. You feel that you couldn't live up. You feel as a failure. You have the guilt. And when you're actually feeling guilty like that, how likely are you going to back in that track? How are you going to go back to that restricted diet? You're literally gonna make food as enemy. And you're gonna despair yourself because you think you just don't have willpower. But the truth is, there's no fighting a brain that thinks you're going to starve. Going on a way too low calorie deficit is literally setting yourself for failure. Then demoralize yourself after on top of everything. And when you get disappointed on top of everything, this cycle begins over and over again. And it will ruin your relationship with food and create your psychological damage. You have to outsmart your own brain. You need to give it enough fuel and it lets to believe you're not starving, so you can actually go for the fat when your body needs more energy. The thing you need to understand is all my girls that were on a calorie deficit, a small calorie deficit, not too big, not too small, just a perfect amount to get their brains on board with their body and actually help burn more fat and not making them cranky or feel hungry all the time. It's actually quite the opposite. You have to start eating well, eating enough, sending the brain that message that saying,
Hey brain, you actually can increase my metabolism because there's food coming.
you need to eat enough of the right nutrients to send that message to that brain saying, don't worry, I got you. You can burn all the calories you want. This way, if you are never hungry, your brain never thinks it's starving, and it actually allows your body to burn more fat naturally and help your body to increase the muscles through the training that you're doing. In the next episode, I will share my top 3 food insights that are so simple that would help you heal your relationship with food and to start seeing results like never before. You can achieve all this without giving up the food you love, I promise. So let's do a quick recap. There's the bunny mistake, also known as program hopping, which happens when you hop from one program to another, from one challenge to another, instead of following a method specific designed to take you there, to the lean body. And there's the roadrunner mistakes, which happen when you give too much emphasis to the cardio activities, not enough on the strength training, which makes you skinny fat because you don't build down muscles you need to sculpt that body, and you don't get to increase your metabolism. And the hangry Hannah. The hangry Hannah mistakes happens when you starve yourself, only cutting the calories so much, and you end up craving sugar and putting your body in a position that it doesn't want to burn more calories, so your metabolism go down. Today I have set aside a gift for you, a PDF which you can download on the bottom of this page. Just go there and click the button. When you download the PDF, you're gonna notice that it's protected by a password. I do this to make sure you were here, you committed. So the password is Hot Body Experience, all caps, all together. In this PDF, you're gonna find the review and the most important things of this episode. So I don't know if you were just like me and made any of those mistakes, but I want you to make sure in the future you're not gonna make. I want you to take a screenshot and post on a Facebook community. And I also just posted it on my Instagram, and you can go there and comment. Now, I want you to tell me which were you, the bunny, the roadrunner, or the hangry Hannah. So now that you take the screenshot, don't forget to put in a Facebook group, and don't forget to go there on my Instagram and answer which one were you. And if you would like to go a little bit more further and post on your stories, because we want that extra commitment, tag me on Isadora Gama Fitness. Okay, and I'll go there and I'll make sure I repost too, because we're building an army of leaner, eating stronger women. So let's spread this message to all women that we love. This way, I would know that you're with me right now, that you were in this journey, and you participated in this episode, and you're ready to transform your body. So just this video doesn't get too long, I'll leave the 4 lean boosters that you need to add to your training so you can accelerate your results for the second episode. So far, I have shown you all the mistakes you need to stop making to start seeing a lean body. I will show you the step-by-step process that you can use to really enhance your training from now on. So don't miss the second episode. It's a very, very important to get your fast results. Also, after watching the second episode, you have a special gift as well. In the meantime, if you have not followed me, go to Isadora Gama Fitness on Instagram and make sure you send me a DM and tell me how you like the episode. Also, if you have not entered in the Facebook community or in the Telegram channel, there's a button below this video. Just go there, because I'm gonna be doing secret lives for you there. I'm gonna be doing lives with you when I'm gonna call you and doing movement analysis. We're gonna interact with each other. In this way, I get to know you a little bit more. And if you want the next episode be texted you straight to your phone, if you're in US or Canada, just text me 617-744-4136 and I'll send the link straight to your phone. If you have any questions or comments, leave them on the exclusive Facebook community. Post your questions there and I will be personally there to answer everything. I hope this episode helped you. Listen, I can't wait to see you in the second episode and on the live surprise that we're gonna do it. See you there.